Hello there, my name is Sophie and welcome to this week's video. It's got to that time of month again where I make another favourites video. So here's my April favourites. Apparently I can't talk today. I'm going to do the same as I did last month, so I'm going to set a 30-second timer on my phone and that's how long I'm going to have to talk about each thing, because otherwise I ramble for too long, the video gets boring, it's a hassle to edit. It's just easier this way. The first thing on my favourites list for this month is a website called expertphotography.com. I decided last month that I wanted to learn more about photography. I studied an aspect of photography at uni. I love photography. I've always loved taking photos, but because I didn't study photography at A-level or at college or whatever, a lot of the basics kind of got skimmed over, and it was a lot of those kind of, I just set a 30-minute timer. I'm a moron. And because those basics have kind of been skimmed over, I kind of felt like I didn't really understand the photos I was taking at uni. So I wanted to make an effort to learn those basics and consequently improve the skills in photography I already had. And I put this into practice at a dance convention at the end of the month and I really enjoyed it. I felt like I really understood the camera I was using better. I now know that I need to get some better lenses to photograph dance. Yeah, I know I need some better lenses to photograph dancing, but I've got a much better starting point and I really understand what's going on a bit better now. And expertphotography.com really helped nail down what the basics meant in a kind of not patronising way. Genuinely recommend having a look. Even if you are an expert photographer, they've got some really like specific blog posts and they've just got a really varied content type on their website, so I thoroughly recommend. We'll put a link in the description. The next thing is something completely different. This is Vanish Gold Stain Remover, I think. Power Gel something. I use this because I had a couple of white t-shirts. Essentially I'm a really messy eater and we eat a lot of tomato sauce based foods. So I was wearing 2 white t-shirts. I've got tomato stains on both of them. This was incredible. I'm not very good at like domestic laundry stuff. Like some people are really into that, like all this Mrs. Hinch and stuff, but I just don't get it. But that stuff was amazing. Made it all much easier and almost made me look forward to doing laundry a little bit, just a tiny bit. The next thing is a video game thing. If you don't know, I play this video game called Overwatch. It's basically the only video game I play and I'm obsessed with it. And this month there's been an event called Storm Rising. It's a more story-based event, kind of developing the backstory of some of the characters and Overwatch in general, and it's a really fun event. It's kind of challenging when you up the difficulties, but it is really fun. I've been playing a lot of that and all the new stuff you can collect is really fun. Perfect timing. The next thing is something different again entirely. This is just a little face brush thing that I picked up from Primark. It's got a little cap and then it's just like a soft brush and it's got this kind of bristly pink stuff on the other side. Not sure what that's for, but I've been using this when I've been cleansing and taking off my makeup and it just makes it so much easier than using my hands. I feel like I'm getting a deeper clean and I'm much more incentivized to actually take my makeup off properly rather than using a wipe. Not sticking to 30 seconds very well this month. It's cost me a whole £1 and it just makes me want to look after my skin a lot better. So if you're feeling a bit demotivated and you don't like, you know, getting your hands all grubby and you don't feel like you're getting a good clean, get yourself a £1 face brush. Amazing. Thoroughly recommend. And similarly we have another really cheap beauty thing. I bought these eyelash curlers because I was getting really annoyed that I couldn't make my eyelashes look like people on YouTube did, and I realised it's because my eyelashes stick basically straight out. And these don't make a huge amount of difference, to be honest, but these cost me £1 from Morrison's. I looked in Superdrug and Boots and on Amazon and they were all like either £3 or £4 or £7 or £8, and I was like, I don't want to spend that much money, I just want a pair to see if I'm actually going to use them. So bought these from Morrison's. Not sure how much of a difference they actually make, but they make a little bit, I think, and they only cost me £1, so I can't complain. The next thing is an item of clothing. I'm not going to hold it up because it's too long to show properly, so I will insert a clip here. It's this yellow jumpsuit from New Look. It looks a bit kind of meh on the hanger, but it's really comfortable. It's one of those things that I think I'm going to wear a lot in the summer because it's just so easy to wear and it'll be so cool, and like cool as in like not too warm, not as in God I look edgy, But yeah, I'm really excited to get a lot of wear out of this. Actually did that one in under 30 seconds, good job me. Let's stick with another item of clothing. This one, I will insert a picture here. This is a Toy Story, I think it's meant to be like an American sports jersey kind of t-shirt, or it's meant to be like a night dress. I'm not too sure, but I got it from the Disney store when Lucas and I went to Cambridge the other weekend. I'll put a link to that vlog in the description if you're interested. But I saw this top on the first day we were there and I just couldn't stop thinking about it, and I had to go back and buy it the next day. It was only £20, so it wasn't too bad for a Disney store purchase. But yeah, I'm obsessed with it. It's super comfortable, it's really flattering, makes me feel really cute because it's so oversized, and Toy Story is great. Thoroughly recommend. Have I said that after everything I've said today? Maybe. The penultimate thing on my list is these belts from Primark. They're just like really thin, like basic belts. I got a beige one, a black one, and I've got a brown one that I'm wearing, and I got all three of these for £3, and I picked them up because the pair of jeans I wore when Lucas and I, my boyfriend and I went to Cambridge for the weekend, jeans I wore were too big for me, and it was just really frustrating having to pull them up all the time, so I wanted to buy a cheap belt. I was going to get one in the supermarket, but they were like £4 to £7 each, and then I was looking in charity shops and they were about the same, so Primark pulled through, as always. Last thing on my favourites for this month is actually a photo album. I've mentioned photo albums a few times in my favourites videos, but I really love this one because I had a stack of photos building up and I was like, right, I'll just have to wait to a point where I can buy another photo album. But I was filling them up so quickly, and the first one I used was more like a scrapbook, and that lasted me a bit longer. And then I thought, actually, I have this barely used scrapbook that I gave as a present to my nan a couple of Christmases before she died. So the first few, this is the like Christmas note I wrote to her. You can't see it very well, I don't think, but then she started to fill it in with all of her Elvis pictures and some things that she went to the House of Commons. And then I've just written a little note to explain the kind of context, because I always make my photo albums as if my grandchildren are going to read them or look into them whilst I'm not around, so I like to give, you know, full context. And then I've got my photo album, so I just really like how much space there is, how much I can write, how I can make every page look a bit different with how the photos are actually laid out. I'm just really enjoying it. I've got loads of space left. I've still got loads of photos to put in, but scrapbooks are way cheaper than photo albums, so definitely going to stick with scrapbooks for the rest of my photo albums forever. And that's my favourites for this month. I hope you enjoyed the little 30-second snippet thing. Just makes me talk a little bit faster, talk a bit more concisely, but sorry if the alarms got annoying. I don't think I have anything else to say. If you want to watch last week's weekly vlog, that will be linked in the description below. If you want to catch up on my latest blog posts, they will be linked in the description below. Other than that, give this video a like if you liked it. Leave a comment telling me about your April favourites in the comments down below, please. Or if you've got any recommendations based on my favourites, that would be really cool. Otherwise, hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!